E3 will be going ahead this year. More games coming to Game Pass with more upgrades for Xbox games, and some games have been delayed into next year as well. Let's get into it. What is up, guys? Welcome back to yet another brand new video here on the Major Ben channel. I do hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day. Thank you for all of the support on my latest videos, particularly the videos discussing the best Xbox exclusives to play right now and the ones that are coming up in the future with the best upgrades as well. And there will be a lot more to come, so make sure you do subscribe for more of that as well. But just wanted to say thank you for showing the love. I really do appreciate it. But today we're going to be getting into some awesome news from this week, so let's get into that. So to start this video off, let's talk about E3. So E3 will be going ahead this year, so I'm not sure how many of you actually kind of like watching these events or like having these E3 events, but I really like it, especially when they do these online, because I'm all the way in the UK and I never get to go to events like this. So having it online is really great for me because I get to watch the whole live event as if I was there, and I get to see all the awesome games coming out. But yes, E3 is actually going ahead this year. Instead of its usual Los Angeles location, it will be held digitally and free for everyone to attend due to the pandemic. Nintendo, Xbox, Konami, and Ubisoft are some of the developers which have already agreed to participate. Notably absent are EA, Activision, and Sony. But this isn't unusual, to be honest, and often happened way before the pandemic as well. So we will be expected to see lots of trailers, game demonstrations, and pre-filmed interviews with some of the developers for the games that we're talking about. So this will be really cool. I love watching game showcases to see what's going to be coming out in the future and what we're going to be getting. It's always so exciting. But both Nintendo and Xbox and Ubisoft as well have backed the digital-only E3 event this year, saying that they will be taking part. I imagine we'll see some amazing things from Xbox this year, and hopefully fingers crossed for some Bethesda titles, and I can't wait for that. So on to the next bit of news here today. This is a little outdated now as I'm a little bit behind, to be honest, but MLB The Show 21 is going to be releasing on Game Pass on day one due to a decision from the Major League Baseball team. So just to clarify, until recently the MLB games have always been exclusive to Sony, but Sony has actually made a statement saying as part of the goal for this year's game, MLB has decided to bring the franchise to more players and baseball fans. So this is really interesting. This just shows that Xbox does not only take a small market share of the gaming industry, but actually has a very large market share in gaming. And MLB have wanted to tap into that, to be honest. And this is a good decision from MLB. They can utilize Game Pass so that 18 million people can have access to the series at no additional cost to their membership. So this is just awesome. So you get all Game Pass subscribers out there who are willing to give it a go, try out this game. Ones like me, who's not a big fan of sports game, but I will be giving this one a download just to try it out. Maybe I'll really like it. And it's just brilliant. We get the game day one. I imagine Sony fans though are a little bit triggered right now, but to be honest, oh well, they've been talking so much smack about stuff. It's kind of nice to see them be put down a little bit and actually get a Sony normal exclusive on our platform day one for our Game Pass membership. So that's fantastic. Sony need to step up their version of our Game Pass. So onto the game that we're talking about today that's going to be delayed potentially till next year. Now this one I'm a little bit annoyed about because I'm so hyped for this game and have been for such a long time, and to be honest I'm a little bit disappointed that it's taking this long. And this game is Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Now the Lego Star Wars games have been out for so many years now and been some of my favorite games I've ever played. Like they can bring me such nice loving childhood memories that I've just had fantastic times with. They've always been so special to me, and they've been delayed now potentially until 2022. Now I'm a little confused as to why. They've already made all 9 games before they're all released. You can go and buy them now. This is just combining them into one game so we get all 9 games in one. So they seriously better be enhancing this game drastically if it's taking this long. We were supposed to get this game in 2020. Like I understand that it's going to be a pretty massive game, but delaying it until next year seems pretty insane, to be honest, especially considering they've already released all 9 episodes and they just need to enhance them, make them look better, and yeah, bring them to the next gen platform. So I'm really not sure why it's taking this long to get this done. I understand maybe they're going to put a load of new content with it as well, which would be awesome. But yeah, I'm just a little bit confused. So it'd be nice to actually get an honest update from them at the team over there, because we kind of want to know just why it's taking this long and what's going on. I get there's a pandemic going on, so that's probably the main reason. But yeah, overall, I'm a little bit disappointed, but hopefully we get some more updates in the near future. We have an upgrade for a game here today, and unfortunately one that I've already played, and this is Watch Dogs Legion. We will be getting a confirmed 60 FPS patch for Watch Dogs Legion on both next-gen consoles. They opted to focus on 30 FPS mode with ray tracing instead for the launch, which is okay, but to be honest, I much prefer frame rates over ray tracing. But yes, it looks like we will be receiving a 60 FPS mode for this game, which is really exciting. Like seriously, to all the developers out there, you need to bring 60 FPS modes more than anything else. The big upgrade this time around these next-gen systems is the FPS boost. I cannot say it enough. And before any PS5 fanboys go down to the comments and bring up Hitman 3 and Outriders, like seriously, this pisses me off. We're talking about an occasional 2 to 3 dropped FPS in certain areas of a map in a game. On top of this, the Series X is running at 25% plus higher resolutions on these games. So yeah, guys, just get in the bin, the ones of you talking about that sort of stuff. It's embarrassing. I try not to dig into the console wars too much, but sometimes I just have to say something because those guys on that side are so brain dead and they're being so petty. I just have to sometimes speak up about it, especially on Twitter, which I like to lay my smackdowns on some people. We also have news as well that The Witcher 3 will be getting a Series X/S and PlayStation 5 patch this year as well. I actually want to dive into Witcher 3, but I'm unsure whether to do this now or just wait for the patch. There is a 60 FPS mode on it right now, which is the performance mode version of the game, which is for Xbox One X, but I think it's been boosted with Series X as well. But I might just wait for the patch and see how long it goes. But to be honest, I think CD Projekt Red have quite a lot on their hands right now with the Cyberpunk issue that we got last year. They must be working so hard trying to fix all that and bring the next gen patch to Cyberpunk as well. So I mean, you guys know what Cyberpunk is like at the moment. Do I really need to remind you about what that game is like right now?
No, 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 no.
But just a quick one, guys, if you are this far through the video, I want you to comment down below saying Cyberpunk is the best looking game of all time and is a work of art and a masterpiece. If you comment that down below, I'll know you're a real one and you've got this far through the video, so thank you for that. Right, so I know we are fairly far into this month already, but the Game Pass games for this month are as follows. GTA 5. So GTA 5 has been around for absolutely ages now. I believe it's actually been on Game Pass before, and I'm pretty sure most people have already got a copy of this game, whether it's on disc or digital. So this comes on April 8th, which is cool. I was really hoping when I heard this first that it would be getting a 60 FPS boost or something like that, because this game just drives me crazy trying to play it at 30 FPS. Like, I can't play 30 FPS games anymore. It just looks awful, and the motion sickness for me is just bad. So yeah, but this can also be played via xCloud as well, which is pretty awesome. Like guys, literally you can play GTA 5 on your phone through xCloud, providing you have an internet connection now. Like, that is flipping crazy. That's absolutely insane, the world we live in now. Then we have a couple of Disney games. We've got Disneyland Adventures and Rush, a Disney Pixar adventure, coming out on the cloud platform as well. We have Zombie Army 4 Dead War, which I'm really excited to play as well. I really enjoyed the Zombie Army trilogy game, and we just got more coming, so that's absolutely fantastic, and this is one I will be diving into myself. Then we have the NHL 21, which is a good addition, and also MLB The Show, as we've already talked about. So that's it for this month's games on Game Pass. So we have some really cool ones here, which is great to see so many big games coming to the service. Oh, and of course I forgot, actually at this time of filming most of these will be out, but Outriders we had very early on. I'm actually getting quite far into Outriders now. I wasn't sure on it at first, but I'm actually kind of enjoying it now. Like the way you level up all your weapons, your armor, I'm actually kind of enjoying it, and as long as you use the abilities that your character has, you will be fine. Like, a lot of people have said that it's not a great game and that you're just kind of getting pummeled with bullets, which is very true, that if you utilize your abilities with your character and make sure you pick the right character at the start, you can actually be really, really smooth and do some awesome plays, and it's just really fun. I'm really enjoying it a lot more than I was at the start. You just got to get past the first like 3-4 hours until you really get into the depths of the game. But yeah, it's fantastic that devs are loving Game Pass so much, because millions of players can actually get access to the games that they put on there, and this also works out really well for us as gamers as well. So we just get to access all these awesome games day one for our monthly fee, which is just unbeatable. Like, it's so great and it's working out for everybody. I just hope Xbox keep upgrading a lot of games. I want to see a 60 FPS patch for Red Dead 2 like desperately. Like, I'm literally waiting for that just to play this game. I've never actually played it and I'm just wanting to start it so soon, but I just want to wait for the 60 FPS patch because playing it at 30 is not the one. But there are some rumors pointing to Red Dead 1 patch actually coming beforehand, which, to be honest, I would actually play through that at 60 FPS. That would be amazing and I'd love to get my hands on that. But fingers crossed, Xbox keep pushing the support with these games. There's so much that they've got to do here and it's just fantastic. So just to update you guys on what I've been playing recently, so most of my time at the moment has been consumed by Outriders. It first was, as I said before, I was really unsure about this game at first, but I've really got into it. I put a good amount of time into it and I'm having an absolute blast with this. So you guys have seen actually a lot of the gameplay from my playthrough on screen right now that you can see. It's been great. I've loved playing the game. It's an absolutely fantastic game so far and I'm really having a good time. I also have been playing The Outer Worlds since that got a 60 FPS boost, and that's okay. It's not as good as Fallout, but it's still a pretty good game and I'm enjoying it so far. But anyway guys, I do hope you've enjoyed this video. Please do leave a like and subscribe if you have enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye for now guys.